we're on a journey together, me and you. If you're watching me on your phone or your TV screen, me and you. So this video is gonna be a little different. I'm taking you guys along my month of January. I started off the year by getting rid of this old couch. It was given to me years ago when I needed a couch and they were getting rid of it. As you can see, it's peeling and my cat did not make the peeling any better. And to kind of give myself some new energy and get rid of all these flakes that kept happening, I was like, you know what, 2026, this thing has got to go. Well, in the midst of that, I locked myself out of the house trying to get the couch out of the house, but luckily someone was just a phone call away. But while I waited on him to come with the extra key, what I ended up doing was just kind of working this couch down the stairs slowly but surely, which is insane and crazy of me to do, but I did it. I don't know what possessed me. You know, as you can see, it was not a walk in the park by any means, and you know, I truly don't know how I made it through that. Wait.
How do you have?
Why you say you have less empathy?
How do you have your camera in your pocket, but not your keys?
Or my phone.
Or your phone.
I was excited. I was vlogging me getting rid of my couch.
Can you vlog with your keys, at least?
I know. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Where's the door?
No, it's gonna lock.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
Are you proud of me?
Yep.
Could you believe I got it so far?
Nope.
I couldn't believe it either.
Well, I should believe you because you forgot your keys.
Yeah.
Normally, when it's something like this, you forget something else.
We did.
My ashy ass hand.
Yeah. Peace. Well, in typical me fashion, I don't know where my mic is right now, nor do I really have the time to try to find it. Not so fresh, bro. Decided to try something new. This is not sponsored in any way. This is me genuinely trying something new and wanting to document it. Oh, that's so cute. I'm probably trying too many new things at once today, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We have a mushroom superfood creamer. Oh, the actual mushroom coffee. A stainless steel tumbler. I like the box. This little thing. I guess this is to keep my coffee. Why do they? Oh, okay. I guess this is to keep my coffee in. Adorable. I did that kind of hard. Sorry. Get those buttons. I'm gonna make this coffee, I guess. Oh. I have a magnet too. Nice. Put that on my fridge. It smells really good. This is interesting. I also added my mushroom magnet. And now for the other new part of today. So I'm walking with my way to this and drinking my mushroom coffee. And it's the first Monday of 2026. I sort of feel like I'm gonna be cold going out like this, but it's also like this is 20 extra pounds on me, so maybe not. I'm gonna tie this around my waist just in case I need it. It is like 30 degrees outside, so I really don't know. This is all an experiment. I'm experimenting with so many things. Alright guys, so some of y'all may know I'm a freelance illustrator, and during January I was actually working on this project. It was a coloring book for a nonprofit I was working with, and it was really cool. You know, I really believe in like working smarter, not harder, so you can see me here duplicating a letter that I've already drawn and just placing it, because again, if you've already drawn it once, you don't got to draw it again. I really believe in using the software for that. And yeah, you know, it takes, you know, some time, and if my pencil looks a little off here is because I had some stabilization settings set. Again, using some of these things as tools just to assist my workflow, and I can't wait to show the whole thing. Okay, today is January 7th, 2026. It is now a year. It is now a week into the new year. I don't know. I'm feeling really good about this year. I'm feeling really hopeful. I feel like I've been doing a lot of things in this first week that are bringing in the spirit and the hope that I have for the new year. I went to a webinar just like not even an hour ago. Got a lot of little helpful notes on my sticky note. I also want to reflect on the walks I've been going on. So I put a little too much dip on my chip. My body was very, very sore because I'll put it on the screen, but I just kind of just was walking yesterday. Walk number 1 was good, and I felt like I could go a little longer for walk number 2, but again, like I said, I put a little too much dip on my chip. I shouldn't have done that, but I learned, and you know, my handy dandy partner let me know, hey, maybe only wear the 20-pound vest like for 1 or 2 walks a week. And you know what? He might have ate with that right there. So it's very crazy. I actually hope I don't have no food on my face. But if I do, honestly, bro, the best thing that has happened in regards to AI is that it has made me want to double down on being human. You know, there's a little bit too much robot going around. So I'm leaning into all the humanness and imperfection, you know? I think we need a little bit more of that and a little less, Anyway, I cannot find the handle to my mic, but I have a purple mic cover now. So, got my new planner in the mail. Very excited about that. But yeah, I think I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I think this first week, it has set the tone. Honestly, the tone was starting to get set in December because I got some sticky notes right here on my wall that were setting this tone in December. All right, 1 week down, 51 more to go. I guess I could talk about why I feel like I'm doing these little boring vlogs. And it's really just because I just want to get in the practice even more deeply than I am now of documenting digitally. Like, I was watching this video of like people in like the year 2000 talking about what they thought the year 2025 would be like. And it was really entertaining to watch, and people were saying how fascinating, you know, the footage was. But the only way we have that footage is because someone in 2000, no matter how silly it seemed, were documenting things. Even if it was what would feel mundane. Like this behind me using my windowsill as storage. I want people 30 years from now to know what life was like in the northeast region of the United States. Yes, using a windowsill as storage for the millions of thousands of products that I need for. So, I'm a historian. My hair is now in mini twists. This is, if you can believe it, only my second time doing my own mini twists. The first time I did them, they weren't very mini. But this time I really focused on making them as small as I could make them. Since my hair is now purple, using the Olaplex system. I'm dealing with some first day shrinkage right now. You can really see the layers that were cut into my hair. Back when I got that nasty blue. That blue I had before, it never stayed blue. The green that was underneath that blue was such a persistent green. I won't do that ever again. But purple will be here for a while. Purple just feels like the most me color ever. I always end up going back to purple. I even made a TikTok. One of my folks from undergrad made me realize that I've been dabbling in purple since 2016. So this is like a 10-year commemoration of the purple, which is really nice. I'm currently warming my feet by my little space heater. Peep shadow in the back. And Snorlax. That's my little update. Okay, y'all, so here I am hopping on the metro, going to pay my partner a visit, play the game, hang out, just spend some time together. So, you know, gotta ride the metro, and I just thought I'd capture some of the vibes of me riding the metro. So, you know, just me vibing, listening to music, or maybe not. I don't know, actually. I know this is going to be a very Garfield of me to say, but Mondays just suck. And if you accept the fact that Mondays suck and that that's just a thing, then you end up having a better Monday. It really works. I forgot my earrings this morning. I dropped my water bottle just now. I went down the wrong street. But this street is a little quieter, so I feel a little bit better about publicly vlogging. Okay, maybe not. I'm on my way to try out a new black-owned coffee shop. So, you know, making these vlogs is also kind of helping me be really present in a way in where I am in my life. And, you know, when 10, 15, 20 years passes by and my memory is failing me, it'd be nice to look back and see what my life was like. Not only that, but also, like I was saying, how that video I watched where people were just like so amazed at, you know, people in the year 2000 saying what they thought 2025 would be like. I mean, again, it's because someone took the time to document. Like, I'm making a documentary right now, like, you know, because in a documentary you just go out and film and the story kind of unfolds in the editing or in, you know, reviewing what happened. You don't really know what the story is before. So in a way, I'm doing that right now. And also trying not to be cringe at the same time. But also, why is there something so deeply embarrassing about rolling around a suitcase? I had some things that I had to bring back with me. And, yeah. I'm rolling, and I don't know why I feel like it's something embarrassing about it, because obviously I've lived in DC, I've lived in New York. These are places that people are gonna roll a suitcase around town. But whenever I do it, it's like the loud thunking of the wheels. Also, it's so funny seeing myself have purple edges. Like, this is so crazy. I have to document it because, like, y'all, it's not even a month in me having my hair purple and my dark roots are already coming back in. which I'm okay with, might I add. I actually like a little dark root, but like, it's just funny how fast. Let me document that I have purple edges while I have them, because I don't know how long they'll be there. All right, I found it. All right, I have made it back into my humble abode, thankfully. I always say it's a blessing to leave home and return home and be in one piece and make it safely. As you can see, the debut of the purple mic head. I'm really in my purple era. It's not a joke. Purple era is here. Honestly, purple era, we might have to give it another name because it's probably not even going to be an era. Like green was an era, blue was an era. What was I before that? Oh, the blonde skunk patch. That was an era. But like purple, it just feels me. I'm turning 30 in 6 months. This just feels like this is just me. Do you guys like my whimsical situation I got going on? Thanks to my handy dandy disco balls in the sunlight. They just give a nice little who's a what's it to my living room. I think it was a nice little touch. I still have a lot of blank space on my wall. As you can see, by the time May comes around, I will have been in this apartment for a year. So my plan is definitely for these walls to be completely full. I actually have some art. You know, I've bought it cons and stuff that I just haven't hung. So, but yeah, I enjoyed my walk. It's so nice to have like a nice sunny blue sky after like several days of gray. I am feeling pretty good. It was a rough last couple of days physically, but I'm feeling a little better today. And again, like I'm just like practicing gratitude a lot more, you know, like there could be so many things to complain about, and it doesn't mean you can't complain. Like honestly, I think a little complaining and a little, you know, letting that stuff out is perfectly healthy. But I also think for every complaint, you should think about something that like is like, dang, you know? Like I tell myself all the time when I'm having pain on my left side, I'm always like, I'm so glad it's not my right. That's just the way I do it. I am going to continue with my day. I'm really happy I got to try a new black owned coffee spot, and I'm just like really loving this whole being present, filming where I am, doing all of that. I'll have to make my in-depth what it was like to live in New York City video one day. I recorded a lot of like footage and stuff while I was in New York and just kind of never did anything with it. But I really want to do like, I have like a grand vision for the video I want to create that just talks about my life in New York. But right now I'm able to document my life in DC as it's happening, which is really cool. I'm glad I'm being really intentional and really present in that way. I don't know. Again, this is a documentary. I am literally just capturing footage and the story is unfolding. We're on a journey together, me and you. If you're watching me on your phone or your TV screen, me and you. Over and out. Shout out Glozell. Shout out to the OG YouTubers before YouTube is what it is now. Them the people that made YouTube, not Mr. Beast. The people yearn for a non-corporate, very grassroots, very indie YouTube vibe on people. So for some strange reason, it is 31 degrees today. I was not expecting it to be 31 degrees outside, so that just kind of threw me for a loop. But I'm making my way to the library for a different place to work today. I'll try to stay like a couple hours, at least until I get some sketches done for a project that I'm working on, and then I'll come back home. And I'll probably pick up lunch while I'm out and about. I still got a lot of cleaning up to do. Oh my gosh. But I've been taking it a day at a time with cleaning up. I've been trying not to be too hard on myself because I've been having a rough week physically. So, but Waylon can always tell when I'm about to leave the house because he starts acting kind of sad. He might not look it, but he's very sad inside. Right, Waylon? I'll be back. Just need to get some fresh air because I didn't get out yesterday, and one of my New Year things was to just get out a little more often. Doesn't have to be every day because, you know, it's a little unrealistic to think I'm gonna be out every day, but more often. Thoroughly reading is so fundamental because I promise you I looked up the hours for the library. And it said 9 a.m. Come to find out, it's 9 a.m. Monday through Wednesday. And today is Thursday. I don't know if it's just my anxiety or I watch too much of the news, but I hate living in a world where I feel like I have to keep my head on a swivel. Like, I wish I could just, you know, be a girly pop and vlog, but I also have to watch my surroundings. But anyway, decided to come to a different library, a quick little metro ride. And yeah, this library also doesn't open until noon, so just waiting outside for it to open. I really committed to this working in the library thing today, so I could have easily went back home, but I was like, no, let me stick it out. It's such a nice day. I mean, if the wind wasn't blowing, it'd be amazing, but the little wind has a little bite to it today, so. Okay, a table to yourself is a hot commodity in the library. I ended up coming to the Shaw Howard Library over here. As the name implies, I'm near Howard University. But after sitting there for a while, I kind of had to use the bathroom. And I'm not the type of person who is comfortable getting up and leaving my things. I said I would take the potty break, and if I came back and my seat was taken, I would take that as my cue that I've been here long enough. That's exactly what happened. My seat was indeed taken. Then I realized I've been here for a couple hours, and all I've had to eat today is toast. So I am going to journey to get some food now. So back to the metro I go. Get food. I'm not gonna hold you. Of all the days to go outside without gloves, today was not the day. But I got my car, I got my package that was waiting for me, and I didn't feel like waiting on the elevator. Very slow elevator in my building. So, anyway, I could have eaten in Cabo, but I wanted to be warm at home, so that's what I'm doing now. So I know this looks like a total mess right now, but somewhere between moving this computer for like what, the third time, between DC and New York, the lights that I had on the back of my computer originally stopped working. Well, on the back of my monitor, I should say. These are some new lights. I'm hoping that I won't have an issue again, because I like LED lights. They're nice. They give a little, you know, oomph to your setup. I'm so proud of myself when I get things done that I set out to do. It's not my first rodeo, so it's coming together. I am thinking about doing like a setup tour video, because I posted my setup on TikTok before, and someone told me that like seeing my setup and seeing how realistic it was, you know, compared to the ultra clean, hyper cordless setups that we often see. So not only did I make them feel good by making them feel better about their setup, they made me feel good by telling me that I made them feel better about their setup. I'm keeping the realism, you know? I'm just a real R-A-N. Alright y'all, this video is coming to a close soon, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed having like a nice little start to January, doing some things for myself, setting out to make some changes, and you know, also embracing the humanness, like how I just dropped that right there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job. pretty bang up job to do real fast. And now we do this. There we go. Nice. Nice little upgrade.